have a clear opinion from the regulator.
Maybe on a very different subject, cybersecurity.
Yeah, that's a big issue too. It's a very big issue because this can this is a reason to get fired.
Right. Okay. Oh. You mean the CEO of the utility being fired due to some cybersecurity? Okay. Right.
Yeah, that's an issue. So I think this is it's one of the issues why we don't have too much of this IoT things. Yeah. If you look at the passwords from a password list for Vago, for example, yeah, they have these switches in the transformators. Yeah. That's very creative. Usually the name of the city or a year, or if it's better, then it's the name of the daughter of the chief. Yeah, but that's it. And I think this is a very unaddressed topic, and I think for example, we don't have a chief information officer or something like this. We need to do this by ourselves.
Okay.
And I'm not quite sure how we will handle this in the future.
Because even without all this IoT and new fancy things, I guess you have RTUs, protection in your substation, so those can be hacked anyway. So do you have any programs in order to make it more robust for the future, or do you wait for having some real issue before you really start to put in place some countermeasures? Where do you stand here? If it might be confidential, of course, so you are not obliged to.
Yeah, I can answer on a bigger
right,
on a higher point of view. We use cooperation for this to be informed and to have some projects about this. We use external consultants to screen our systems. But to have a real strategy on this, I won't call it like this. It's just an issue you need to have done.
A discussion I had with some larger utility in Europe, they had resources to work on that, but what they explained to me is that the issue is the regulation speed. And the cycle, more generally, the cycle of regulation. I think they have something like some plan every four years, and then if you want to do something, you really need to anticipate. And cybersecurity is moving much faster than this regulation traditional cycle. So you already mentioned that regulation for you is an issue. Did you already touch cybersecurity with those guys, or not?
Well, we don't have we didn't have an issue yet, but the thing is, we have these regulations for all bigger networks. I think it will start at 100,000 connection points, and they have to have a certification from a government agency.
Yeah. Okay.
But for us, we just we don't have to. I think if you have to do something, then German municipal companies say, okay, that's fine, we have to, and then we do it. But if you say maybe you should do, then they say, oh, what happens if I don't do it and everything's fine still? Okay. It's a little bit different.
Right. Okay.
So in terms of cybersecurity globally, how do you plan to proceed? Do you have a timing on the next 3 years, 5 years?
Yeah. Well,
associate with other, or again?
I think there are two strategies that come in mind if you think about this on the long term. One strategy is to